Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, however it happens to be for you. So, hello, hello. We're going to get started. I'm going to make a smoothie today. Show you what I tend to put in mine. It's pretty simple and easy and relatively inexpensive. I try to keep the cost down because we are on a budget, especially with me not working right now. So, try to be as healthy as we can on as much of a budget as possible. Today I'm doing a blueberry mango one. I got my blueberries here from the Dollar Tree for $1, and they have several different fruit blends you can choose from. This is another one I use a lot, berry banana blend, or this is mango chunks. They do have an all berry blend too that I use a lot as well. I like to put berries in it because they're, quote unquote, a superfruit, but they're really good for you. So I tend to use a lot of those. All right, and today I happen to have a unfrozen mango that I'm going to use. I don't always put, unfrozen or fresh fruit in there because sometimes I just don't have it, and it just depends on the season and what's available. This was on the cheap, so I picked it up. We do a lot of like strawberries, blueberry, whatever happens to be in season that's on sale real cheap. I get those at Lidl or Aldi, which I've talked about before, because their produce is so good and usually very inexpensive. So I don't know if you can see just how juicy this bad boy is, but I mean, he's just dripping juice everywhere, which is awesome because it just makes it taste all the better, and it's good and ripe. So I tend to cut this down to the seed as much as I can, and then I just chomp on the rest, eat it right off the seed. So there we go. And my hands are a good mess. I'm going to rinse them real quick. All right. I don't know if you've seen the other videos where I was talking about the people that moved out next door and made our apartment stink. It still smells. We're trying to get it out. I've been diffusing essential oils to try to mitigate the smell a little bit, but it's not nearly as bad as it was, but it's still in the kitchen. We can finally eat in the dining room again. So I usually use my kitchen scissors for this, but to open the bag. I'm going to put probably, half a cup-ish of the blueberries in there. I usually tend to use about half the bag, and that's how I measure it out because I like it a little bit thinner. So put that in there. My liquid that I use, a lot of people use either juice or almond milk or yogurt or anything like that. And sometimes I will use yogurt in here as well, but I don't have any today, so I've been doing it without the yogurt. And this is what I use today. This is Yogi Detox Tea. I use tea in general. I have several different ones that I use. I have a really nice cinnamon one that I like a lot in the fruit. I also have roasted dandelion, which is really good to help clean out your liver and everything. This detox tea. Or I even have one that's not even like a medicinal tea. It's just a mango berry or mango something flavored tea that is pretty good too. But I do like to throw my tea in there because a lot of the teas have medicinal properties. I also have a kava de-stress one that's by Yogi as well. And I like that in there too if I just feel like I need a little de-stress. I usually either brew my tea at night and let it sit in the fridge with the tea bag in it and steep overnight, or I'll do it first thing in the morning and then stick it in the fridge or freezer until I'm ready to make my smoothie a couple hours later. I also put in here cinnamon. This is just the cheapy cinnamon because it's all cinnamon. Put a whole teaspoon of that in there. It helps regulate your blood sugar and all kinds of good stuff. And then ginger. Again, just cheapy ground ginger. If you have the fresh stuff, that's great too. But I found the ground works just as well. So I put those in there. Ginger helps with your tummy. It helps with so much stuff. Sometimes if I have turmeric, I'll put turmeric in it. You know, you can really do, I mean, you customize it to what you need or what you want. Then I add my organic greens. It's got all kinds of crap in it. But it also has the spirulina, which is the blue-green algae, which is really good. Alfalfa leaf, barley grass, aloe vera, beet, apple, broccoli, kale, spinach, carrot, green cabbage, parsley, red. You get and this also has a probiotic blend in it, which I found very helpful because I have a lot of stomach problems normally, but since I've been doing this and my stomach is much, much better. And I also cut down on the dairy because the dairy and I were not friends. And then I forgot to get it done beforehand, but I've got some raw honey. I'm going to squirt about a teaspoon or so in there. Oh, that was cute. So yeah, that's pretty much what I put in them. If I have a banana, I like to put half a banana in it. I just don't have any bananas right now, so I'm not doing that obviously, but oh, sorry about that. But this is really about all I put in it. And then we turn the bad boy on. And it's nice too with the frozen fruit because it gives it a natural cold. It makes it cold naturally, so you don't have to add ice or anything like that to it. And it makes it this very kind of icky color. Looks like a should I eat it or did I eat it? But it doesn't taste bad. The green powder is a little grainy. I suppose you could probably mix it longer. I don't know if that would even help, but it does. The texture doesn't really bother me that much. So I just kind of let it ride. And I have my big old cup here. And it makes it, I mean, you can adjust the amount of water you use in the tea to adjust the consistency of it. Get in there. Thank you. To adjust the consistency of it if you like. I like mine a little bit thinner. The thicker ones, I don't know, don't seem to sit as well on my tummy, so I do that. However, it does get a little bit thicker if I put yogurt in it. And you know what? I just now completely remembered that I forgot to put something else I tend to put in there. Because I do this as a meal, usually, or a snack, I put coconut milk in it. Again, I get from the Dollar Tree. And it adds a little bit of your plant-based fat to help keep you a little bit more satiated. And, you know, coconut milk is just good. Coconut is just good for you. So just pour it. There we go. Doesn't really do a lot for the flavor. The coconut milk doesn't, but I like to get it in there because I found when I don't, I'm usually hungry quicker. So just adding that little bit of fat helps keep you satiated. Like I use avocados. You could probably throw an avocado in here and probably be good. But I use them because they're a really good source of healthy plant fat, as long as you don't go crazy with them. I usually use a half of one and then sprinkle the other half with lemon juice and put it either in a Ziploc bag or a plastic container in the fridge. And it usually will last till the next day when I'm ready to use it again. So that's my smoothie. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free. If you enjoy what I'm doing here, please like and share if you find any of this useful. If you are new here, haven't done it yet, feel free and please subscribe. And from me to you, love and light, and keep spreading the love, light, and truth out there, because that's really all we have at this point to combat all the bad in the world. And, you know, the changes start with you. You control you and your reactions. So that's, you know, you have to start there. So I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you on the flip.